Welcome everybody to That's Just Ridiculous with me, Paul Fryer, and him, Guy Kennaway. Guy's got a bad back today. He's feeling sorry for himself. I'm not surprised. I feel sorry for him.
I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm in extreme pain, and it is really exacerbated by any laughter at all. So it's going to have to be totally serious, no goddamn jokes.
We're going to strap him in, we've decided.
Agony.
We're going to strap him into something. Put Pablo off. Pablo's about to kill a mouse. Pablo! You
What's
fucker.
wrong with that?
I don't like him doing it. It's a massacre.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's nature. He's like a tool.
Oh, he's just done it.
He's got it. He pounced into
Just
long
pounced.
grass. Let's see if he brings it to us.
Oh my God.
He has. Live on air.
He's in the undergrowth as we speak.
Yeah.
He's in the undergrowth. I can see him crouching. He jumped in quite an...
Oh, this is like Springwatch.
He jumped in, I would say, quite a...
So he's gone from the lawn
It was
into,
like a
into some
flop.
deep grass, and
he's brought out...
and he has brought out
Nothing. Shame.
Pablo, for
Look at
God's
this. Shame. Shame, Pablo.
No, don't shame him. I hate that, honestly. I'm glad you're not a father.
Walking
You have to
coolly
encourage
across
it.
the
Next
lawn.
time, Pablo, next time you'll
Next
get
time,
it.
Arky.
Next time you'll get it. Next time you'll get it.
God's sake, what's wrong with you? You're losing your touch.
Bloody mice.
Look at him. Did you hear that?
He's putting a bit of weight on because he nips next door and he's got the mastery of a cat next door, and he nips through whenever it's being fed and just
He dominates
scarfs
that
all
cat.
its food and then just
Nips through the cat door.
Yeah, gets all the
Terrorises it, eats its food in front of it.
food. Yeah.
He's a bastard.
In fact, he won't eat his food unless the other cat's watching, just to like really ram it home.
That's it.
Top cat.
So any suggestions for Guy? We've had so far, we've had tramadol. Someone said just eat loads of tramadol, which I don't think is... It's not a really good idea.
Got some tramadol.
Have you?
Why don't you have one of them? Oh no, I think they're gone. I tell you. Yeah. Whenever there's anyone in this house under 25, my tramadol
Just disappears.
seems just like...
Anyway, look, so what we're going to do is we're thinking of putting him in a strap-on sort of thing that you get. You know, you used to see them when they went up to high altitude, they used to have this strapping great thing with loads of corsets all over it. And that's what I think we should get for Guy. It's like basically strap him up like fuck. When my friend had a bad back, he used to wear a bra, Guy, and that used to help.
I think he had a different kind of condition to me.
No, it's not a condition, that Guy. It's a proclivity. Anyway, we have a new Prime Minister in our country. We're very proud to say. And a great new leader has risen. Cometh the man, cometh the hour, as they say. And here he is, the man himself, risen up to the top like a fine froth on a head of beer. Blonde Boris, the people's champion.
What do you think of that?
I think it's a sign of the times, Guy. What do you think?
Well, I tell you something. You didn't see his kind of, not his maiden speech, but
I heard it on the radio. I was in the car.
But the first time he really took Corbyn on, and he treated the House of Commons like you might your own dining room, like your own kitchen.
Well, that's because
he just had them absolutely.
That's because
there.
he's a tough guy, and that's what they're brought up for.
No, we've had loads of other toffs, and they've never been able to handle it like him. It's just his stage, and it's going to go badly wrong. But God, we're on for a really good ride.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
It's going to go badly wrong.
it always does. All political careers end in failure.
Yeah, but he's only just started, hasn't it, really?
He's been Mayor of London. I didn't really know him as Mayor of London.
No, he was a pretty ineffective Mayor of London.
Yeah.
Apart from that sterling work he did on that bridge. I thought that was magnificent. God. Oh, and those water cannon he purchased. I thought they were a real great step forward for the capital, for our great capital. Do you remember the water cannon, Guy?
Yeah.
He bought 4 clapped out water
I'm
cannons.
quite surprised you didn't buy them on eBay, actually. It's the kind of thing you would go for.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing you would go for.
Definitely.
Kind of ludicrous. You know, a big ticket item that loses value very fast.
Maybe me and Boris
Paul Fryer's your man.
Oh, Boris Johnson. Maybe me and Boris have got more in common than I thought.
I've just got in a position that's a bit more comfortable, and I'm laid out on my side on the rug now.
Knob jockey, isn't he, though?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You see, but we'll see what happens.
Guy, come on.
We'll see what happens. How did you sleep last night?
Me?
Yeah.
I slept very well.
Oh, that's good.
Why?
I just wonder with your conscience and everything.
What's wrong with my conscience?
You know, I'm pleased that it's so clear.
Why should I not have a clear conscience?
Well, because of certain things.
Like what? Name one thing.
Like the way you treat certain people.
Which person? You.
Actually, no, he's been quite good because I've been an invalid. I've been an invalid to the point where I really, if my
worse.
phone is 8 feet away, I have to ask Paul to come down from upstairs and get it for me. And he's been really sweet, actually. It's been really nice.
Another development that I've noticed around Guy recently is everywhere he goes. Can you hear that? He takes a pile of spectacles with him.
Because I have to have them all over the house now. Because
You've taken to having 3
I've got 3 pairs.
Like in a pile.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Why do you think? Hold on, they're my nice ones.
I know, it's all right. I'm just being
Can you hear the pigeon? Isn't that lovely?
I'm going to join you on the floor, Guy. There we go.
We're topping.
So what other developments have we had this week?
It sounds like it's been... I've taken a lot of painkillers.
Have you?
Yeah. Don't do that with your toes. I don't like it. Please, I'm an invalid. Is that Paul? He goes, what you need, Guy, you just need one short, sharp crack and you will be all right. And he comes towards me with his eyes gleaming and his little tiny fists all taut. And he just wants to get hold of me and click me and basically torture me.
No, that's not right. I'm trying.
You go, it'll be fine, Guy. Just let me do.
Just crack you back into place.
Crack me back into place.
Well, the other thing that I think is...
And I say, will you just fuck off?
I've got another theory, which is if you're in really bad pain, if you create another pain somewhere else that's worse, then the pain that you've got will go away.
That's counsel of despair.
It's not really, think about it.
No, it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like that one at all. I want to be relieved of my primary pain.
We all want to be relieved of our pain, Guy.
Oh, God.
Everybody wants that.
Actually, right now, I've had like
That's why they flock in droves to Jesus for that very reason, Guy.
Did they?
That's a counsel of despair.
Yeah, well, Paul, when I went to this chiropractor and I got some relief, and she does a little kind of manipulation on me. And when I got back, I said, a couple of days later, I said, Paul, would you do it? And he did it again, and it worked.
We've done this live on the pod before.
It worked, and he just clicked me back, and it was really good. And I said, oh my God, it's like it's like a miracle. I can now walk again. And then I thought, Jesus may have been a chiropractor. It's just that when he told them that what he was, they all misheard him, and they thought he said carpenter.
He wasn't. He was the son of a chiropractor.
There were a whole lot of people lying around. Hold on, wasn't Jesus? He was a son. I know he was a son of a carpenter. Wasn't he also a carpenter?
Yeah, because Joseph was one.
Yeah, but he was also a carpenter.
Well, his dad was one, so yeah, he was one too.
Yeah. And where's his furniture? What kind of work do you think he did?
It's in the V&A, I think.
Did he just? I think he just carcassed out flats.
He assembled
800 quid.
He assembled IKEA.
or did he whittle a stick, or did he like make a?
He fucking used to make these amazing boxes.
Jesus.
For your soul. Put your soul in.
What kind of? Have you thought about the coffin that you're
often
going to end up in?
Often.
Me too.
What do you think? A cardboard one?
No.
Yeah, like a humanist funeral. That's where they put you in a cardboard box, they put you in a hole, everybody wheezes into the hole so that you grow properly, and then they bury it and then everyone gets drunk.
That's like being alive, not like dying. No, my
So true.
Mine is I know the tree that my coffin will be cut from.
Like what?
It's like a certain tree.
This is very vain, Guy, but go on.
Do you think it's wanky?
No, it's just vain. It's very vain.
And I'm watching this tree grow fatter, and it's almost white.
Which tree is it?
It's a tree in Jamaica.
And you're going to have your coffee made out of that tree?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I suppose that's quite sweet.
And I've also had this presentiment that I will die in a swimming pool with blood filling the water, be shot in my deep end.
That'll be me. You'll probably make me do it.
Spilling your Bloody Mary.
Poof, poof. You'll make me do it.
Going through the water.
Yeah, like that. And if you wear your mask, you'll be able to see them underwater before you die. If I do a few more. Yeah, but presuming it's me, of course. Why would I kill you, Guy? I would never kill you.
No, you don't need
I
to.
would do everything I can to keep you alive.
No, up to a point.
No.
Up to a point.
No.
Then we have to say, Paul,
No, Guy,
let me go, old man.
No, Guy, I would go as far as putting you up for medical experiments to keep you alive. Because I think you're an important person in the world. So, for instance, have you seen that movie where all the Nazis are in a deep freeze? The Frozen Dead, it's called.
No, amazingly, I haven't.
And there's a head in a box.
Because I don't see totally shite films.
There's a head in a box, Guy, and she's kept alive as just a head. She's just a head. And I think that would be all right for you, actually.
There's a Roald Dahl story like that. I've just changed positions, and actually it's quite felicitous. I've gone onto my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the crack thing on you?
No, don't. Don't. What I need is alcohol and drugs.
What sort of drugs do you want?
What do you got?
Well, we could always get on the blower. I could rub some into you.
We've got to spark up the barbecue quite soon because we've got gas
I could
coming.
bring the electric shock machine down from...
What, the car starter thing? The
No,
battery?
Yeah, and give you a
The
little
battery.
jolt. Give you a little jolt with that. That can work sometimes. It can spasm.
We're going back towards the subject of torture, which I notice that we cover quite often.
It's
Paul.
because you're in torture at the minute. That's why
Yeah, I am.
you're being tortured. It's really
I am,
unfortunate.
and I have to now say something about people who live in pain.
Go on then.
God, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for them.
I'm sorry for you. I suspect some of you are probably listening to this because I know only people driven to the extremity of life tend to listen to that. It's just ridiculous.
Almost to the point of no return.
Yeah.
We are the only thing between them and the abyss.
Insomniacs, incurables.
Yeah.
That's basically our
Because we're in the
our
abyss.
Our niche.
We are the abyss. They
Yeah,
look into
and
us.
I have to
and
say, it's a fucking thing to be in pain all
no,
the
it's
time.
horrible. Neither my mum or dad died in pain, which I'm quite glad about. I don't intend to, but I probably will.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it's all about how much pain you cause
Do
people
you mind
in
if we
life.
share this last one?
If we cause a lot of pain in
Oh.
life, maybe we get it, Guy.
Second.
You know, cause and effect, isn't it?
Oh, you think what? You think it all adds up? That
Yeah, basically, because of the pain you've doled out, maybe that's how it evens out at the end of your life. So the more pain you've caused people, the more pain you end up in.
don't be so ridiculous.
Why not?
Because lots of really wonderful people suffer horribly.
I didn't mean generally, I just meant for you.
I don't know how I'm going to end. Do you think about where you're going to end?
Where my end will be? I'm going out there, Guy. Out there. See that swallow up there?
Yeah.
I'm going way beyond him. I'm going to go out past the clouds
Yeah, but
and out past the atmosphere.
I'm talking about how you depart this station.
It's irrelevant. The moment of death is infinite. Therefore, it's irrelevant when it
What do you mean by
happens.
infinite? Don't you think it's painful?
No, it's infinite.
What do you mean by infinite?
I think the actual moment of death expands infinitely.
That's just like a kind of bollocks. It's the sort of thing that your friends wouldn't challenge, but it's just like meaningless.
It's not meaningless.
You just got. What do you mean? The moment of pain is infinite. Infinite in
No,
what
the moment of
regard?
death. The moment of death.
Sorry, the moment of death.
Yeah. It's where you end up. That's where you end up.
Just turn off the main breaker.
Is that what it is? Ka-chonk.
60 amp. It's gone.
It's like residual echo, and then. But where does your consciousness come from, Guy? It must come from somewhere.
Well, you know, it's all inside me, isn't it?
Is it?
I would have thought so.
Don't you think you're a receiver for something?
Oh God. Good luck and happiness.
Yeah.
I'm a receiver for those two things.
Yeah. Love.
Yeah, love and good vibes.
Yeah, good vibe.
I'm a reflector as well, I hope.
Oh yeah. What about a generator?
If you know, on
Doing a bit of beaming.
on a good day.
Can we fire up the old generator one more time?
Come on, let's go. Give it a
put
stick a
some-
tug on that rope.
Put some two-stroke
that
in it.
that broken rope on the back of the fucking boat as
Tie it back on, yeah.
as we're drifting towards the waterfall.
tie it back on,
As we're
right.
drifting towards that. on that we're getting close to the waterfall.
Fucking thing.
And the boat is slowly spinning as we get closer to that.
Put the choke on.
And the waterfall is getting closer.
That'll be us then.
Yep, that's it.
Thing is, it's the inevitability of it all that I like.
Do you?
No, I love it. The inevitability of having to get up in the morning. Do you not find human life's quite
One day you're not going to go to bed.
It's quite repetitive, isn't it, Guy?
One day you're not going to go to sleep.
What do you mean?
You're going to die.
Oh, Guy, stop your nonsense. Do you like the repetitiveness of life? The way it just keeps going round and round and round?
Yeah, you know me, I love a routine.
You do, don't you? Yeah.
But we're dying, we're in a heat wave, and this could be we're frying up.
They're saying 18 months now.
We've got 5 years.
Earth that's really dying.
That's it.
Dying.
My brain was like a warehouse. Oh, come on, David. We've got to do better than
Had
that.
so much room to... No,
Had
no room to spare. Had to cram so many things to store everything in there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but no, Earth was really dying.
That line when he read that, it was like 2 in the morning. They were recording that, and that verse has got like loads.
Give me that. You've smoked all the fag.
Sorry, hold on, Paul.
You bummer.
Paul, that verse got loads of crossings out and scribbles on it, and then it goes back to the bit. He can't think of anything better than I had no room to spare. He had no room to spare.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that line?
It's
Don't slag David off.
Okay.
Come back when you're half as good as him, Guy.
Yeah, well, you know, the man's
Tin machine and all.
tin machine. There's a chopper there
Yep.
above us,
Yes.
overhead,
They keep coming over.
bringing in someone for glamping
Yeah,
up at the Glastonbury.
They're harbingers, basically. Aren't they? This is gloomy, this pod, even though we're out in the sun. Same one, but a lot higher.
And all the fat, skinny people. What's that about?
It's all the tall, short people, all the nobody people or somebody people. Never thought I'd need so many people.
Dung, 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 dung.
He had a line in there we never get away with now, which is girl my
That's a good line.
went off her head, hit some tiny children, and if the black had not pulled her off, I think she would have killed them.
I didn't know it was black.
If the black hadn't pulled her off, yeah. He went a bit Nazi.
No. The
David.
black. No, the black's the dope, isn't it?
No.
No, it's dope.
It's a black man.
No, it's not. It's Afghan.
It's all
black.
about people. A soldier with a broken arm fixed his stare to the wheels of a
No,
Cadillac.
if the black hadn't pulled her off, that's
Guy,
clearly
we're
a
on the
joint.
wrong-
That's a joint.
We're on the wrong pod.
That's a joint.
Oh, Guy, your interpretation of songs is so weird.
There is no right or wrong.
We're on the wrong pod for this.
What should we be on?
My friend does interpretations of Bowie songs pod.
What's it called?
Who's that?
Some neighbour. Pass me the Mauser.
I'm not feeling it. It's because you're below par.
I'm
Anyway,
quite pleased actually this pod's going badly because I've been worrying of whether I contribute anything to it. And I
no.
realise that I am the spark to Friar's
I'm going to give you a dead
to
leg.
Friar's powder.
I'm going to give you a dead leg if you
No,
carry
I'm
on.
the flint to your powder.
What are you on about?
You know, and when it's like what you're doing is you're firing it and it's just like no sparks coming. It's like a broken lighter. We're full of gas, that's Paul, but we haven't got a spark. That's me.
I want something else to happen, Guy.
You mean in the, oh, he's put cigarettes out in the grass. It's so dry. Fire!
It's starting to smell.
Beep, beep, beep.
Fire. It's okay.
You mean on the woman front? Would you like a romantic entanglement? Paul,
No,
come on.
no, I want something
think the
spiritual to happen.
Okay.
I want God to come down, and I want the aliens to arrive. I want the splendour of the universe to be revealed. I want the earth to crack open and the four horsemen to race forth. I'd sell for anything, actually.
Except me, basically.
No, just something which gives us a chance to see beyond. You know, just the fucking. Because otherwise, what are we here for? Struggling around and repeating stuff and imprinting, reprinting things. Guy's real problem, right? He's got a bad back, and I think the real reason for that is because he just can't lighten up. can't lighten up. Guy, you've got to lighten up a bit. Guy, life's not that bad.
Fuck off.
Guy, look at me. I'm
in
not being horrible.
extreme pain.
I know you're in extreme pain, but you're being punished. And it's not fair, I agree. But I do think it comes down to the fact that you won't lighten up. You take everything too seriously. Also, you're too materialistic. Also, Guy, another thing, you need to let love in. Guy. And another thing, Guy, I think you need to express just the feminine side of your personality a bit more. What do you think? What do you feel about that?
Oh, God. Yeah, let's keep it frothy and light.
I'm being frothy.
Yeah, I'm trying to as well, but, you know, when you've got gnawing pain,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. But it's funny because about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Paul had a week
God,
of horrific
I had my tooth
toothache.
pulled out.
How is it now, actually?
Oh, a big hole in my mouth.
What do you feel about that?
Pissed off.
And
That
you
tooth
got-
cost me $2,000. And I had to have it pulled out. I fucking hate dentists. Have I said this before?
Not sure. So are you going for like the $2,000 for another one to drop in there?
Well, yeah, it's fucking more than that, isn't it? More
Is
like
it?
3.
Is it 3?
2.5, isn't it?
I could do it at home. I'll do it for 500.
Do you know that?
There is self-dentistry.
Didn't George Washington?
Have we discussed self-dentistry?
Didn't George Washington have wooden teeth?
Yeah, teak.
Teak teeth.
Yeah.
We think we're badly off. We were reading that thing recently about the pox and everything, and the horrible things people used to say about each
Jesus
other.
Christ.
I mean, like
That's
the
a really
fucking
good article
things
about the
that
history.
they used to say about, like, they would say of a politician, your wife's bum, your wife's arse is covered in pox and warts and foul suppurating sores, and that is the thing which is governing this nation and the church. And they would come out with that in the press, and nobody would bat an eyelid. So anyway,
Those are the days, exactly. I bet
Anyone's
was he a liberal?
well, they just need to fucking take a leaf out of their book a little bit, don't they? Do you think the
One
white
of the things that they did say in that article, I'm sure we read the same article, which is a review in London Review of Books of a history of venereal disease. And one of the things that they said that it really affected your nose. It flattened your nose.
Oh, I love that bit, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a sign. If your nose collapsed, then you had pox.
Like Daniela Westbrook.
It's like Coke now, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't let your nose collapse, kids. Whatever. Yeah. We're not sure what's wrong, but both reasons are not cool.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's that bit in the article where somebody was walking by the Thames and sneezed, and their nose flew
so
off.
fucking-
The nose flew off and spiralled into the water, and he jumped in after his nose and drowned. And they said, "Well, he always did follow his nose." That one. Anyway,
Hold on, incoming. This could perk up the pod.
fuck the pod. Fuck it. I'm sick of the pod. Kill the pod. Destroy the pod. It's time to kill the pod. We might have to do some things, Guy, that stop the pod altogether. Talk about everything bad. Thing is, we're forgetting ourselves here a bit, because we said we would do this pod forever and ever and ever, amen.
We will.
So it doesn't matter if this shit, actually.
It's not shit. It's of a
Yeah,
different.
but I'm saying it doesn't matter if this pod is shit.
It's not shit.
This
though.
pod is shit.
It's not.
If this pod is shit, fuck you, fuck the pod.
Hey, no. We got to respect our audience.
No.
Always. No, listener.
I'm talking to the machine, not the audience.
Right, but it's okay to have a different, a different vibe. I'm in a lot of pain, and you're nervous because of your amorous situation.
Guy, don't even fucking go there. I'm going to really give you credit.
No, do not fucking hit me. Sorry.
Why? I'm not going to.
No, don't.
Why are you saying that?
I think we both know why.
Guy, stop it. You're not allowed to say certain things, right? And let's start talking about Porsche then, shall we? Yeah?
I didn't name any names.
Or your children.
Okay, well.
Don't. What the fuck are you doing? Eh?
It's a different thing.
What the fuck are you doing, Guy?
light-hearted
No, it's
remark.
my personalities, and you're delving into my personal shit. And you think that's all right?
saying your amorous activities.
Yeah, Guy, you know how sensitive that is at the minute. You know.
What do you mean? No. Oh, he's got both hands on me. Thank you.
Guy,
Honestly,
stop.
Paul, I touched a nerve. I can see. Listen now.
Guy, you're not allowed to talk. Right.
No. Hold on. He's going. No. You mustn't hit me. Ow. You must pull that. It's like me when you had toothache. Did I get hold of your?
Yeah, but that's
it doesn't
why.
hurt you because you.
This is my theory. If I give you pain somewhere else, it will decrease the pain. It will sap because your brain can only handle so much pain. Watch. Sense the pain now. Where it is now. Just sense it, right? Feel it.
No, Paul. This is
no.
You're about to hit me really hard. Ow! Don't.
I didn't even do it.
I know.
So, is the pain less or
No,
more?
it fucking has a terrible spasm, man.
Yeah, that's because you went all.
Yeah, because you're about to hit me with a bottle.
Just accept it.
You're about to. I don't want
Just
to.
accept it.
I
All
don't
right,
want
put
to.
your hand on there. And I'll just do it on your hand like that on your knuckles. So right, you ready?
You say this.
No, I'm not. I'm just
You
saying.
are a goddamn-
Sense the pain where it is
You-
now. Sense the pain
No,
where
it's
it is
going to
now.
really hurt me. Okay. Well,
Sense the pain where it is
if
now.
this doesn't work, I'm allowed a free hit on you.
All right, yeah, no,
All right,
free
is that
hit
it?
on.
Okay,
You're
I'm-
allowed a free hit on me.
Okay, great.
Sense the pain where it is now. All right, you ready? Did it work?
Oh.
You
Give me
see?
that bottle. I'm going to have to go on you now.
No, I've got any pain. Right, let's do it again. This time more vigorously.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, come on, let's.
No, Paul. That was a success. That we finished that particular experiment. It was right.
God, did it work or not?
Well, it did, but the thing is that I'm not feeling a lot of pain because I'm not moving. And the moment I stand up, I'm like a staircase, aren't I?
I don't know what to do, guy. I feel futile.
What about buying a wheelchair?
I feel that's the other thing that Marcus said today.
What?
Tramadol or a wheelchair, it's your choice.
Yeah, I think it's
Tell him from me, Tramadol or a fucking wheelchair. Which does he want? I said we could remove his spine altogether, surgically remove it.
if you could find it.
The thought did occur. I thought, is that even possible? Boop, boop, suture, boop, clamp, boop. My God. How could he have lived? There's nothing in here. Of course you've got a spine, guy.
The wine's going down quite.
No, but we
sweetly.
were going to become crime fighters. I'm going to say this in my way, right?
Okay.
I was the subject of a crime, so we were thinking about becoming crime fighters, me and Guy. A crime, ladies and gentlemen, was perpetrated on me. A heinous crime, I might add. A low, filthy. It was basically a scam.
I'm listening. I'm just doing this, but I'm listening.
Somebody did a scam on me.
No, it's important. I'm just getting some cigarettes.
Someone did a scam on me,
I'm listening.
and they took a couple of £1,000 off me, and it was really unpleasant. And
Horrible. I was so angry with
He
them.
was very angry.
Do you want to just explain how it happened?
Well, basically, I was buying a piece of very important expensive technological equipment, and the person who I was going to buy it off, I agreed to meet them in my bank, because I thought, well, no one's going to try and scam me in a bank, but they did. So, yeah, I guess I'm a bit naive.
He bought something on eBay, he paid for
No, I
it
didn't.
cash,
Yeah.
and it turned out that the thing had actually been stolen.
It was a stolen object.
Yeah, and it's just like... And Paul...
It's a piece of equipment for my work.
Yeah, Paul, being cool, realised it was stolen and got in touch with the person who owned it, or they made contact with Paul, and he gave it back. So for something that he'd paid quite a few £1,000 for, this guy came round and took it off him because it actually belonged to him. And the man who had taken the money off it, had stolen it and sold it to Paul, I guess was so angry about him. So I thought maybe we can find him again, because he's surely going to try this scam again on eBay.
Well, actually,
and try and trap him.
The listing was still
and
on
then
eBay.
beat him up.
Not beat him up, but we thought of something more classy than that.
What do you think?
Give him a massive dose of LSD, strip him naked, tie him up, put him in the boot of the car, take him to the beach and bury him up to his neck in the sand and leave him there.
Right.
After emptying his bank account.
Yeah.
But then I thought, do you know what? This is not the universe's way. I thought, actually, perhaps, maybe, the world, the universe, whatever you want to call it, consciousness, life, the God, has given me this opportunity to be cool, to understand that wasn't to be. And maybe what I need to do is just accept that.
You have been very cool about
and go forward and just think, well, I'll put that down to experience. It's kind of a tax, But that's life, you know, and the poor person that did it, he's probably got his reasons. He may be in hock to a gang or something. You know, I don't know why he did it. He seemed nice enough. Maybe I just need to let it go and just move on, Guy.
Yeah,
maybe it's not good to try and entrap him and break his kneecaps.
Basically, just get worse
more
karma. Tangled into it.
Yeah, because you know what? It's just not worth it. But yeah, it was really upsetting. I was really upset about it. I can ill afford it. You know, it was emotionally quite distressing. It was horrible having to hand over the piece of equipment to the person who actually owned it. But you know, that's life. People have bigger problems to deal with, Guy. I feel quite lucky in my life.
Do you know everyone's on summer holiday and they're listening to this pod? They're expecting something a little bit brighter, a little bit more fun. Wait, Are you going on a summer holiday anywhere?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Ibiza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think you're a bit too old for Ibiza?
No, Guy, I don't, because Ibiza's not just a giant nightclub.
What is it?
It's an island.
People's home.
It's a beautiful place, Guy. You've never been, have you?
Yeah.
They didn't like you there, did they?
They love me wherever I go.
Guy,
I always charm them.
You don't want to go back, do you, for some reason?
Not madly, no.
They didn't like you.
No.
They didn't get you, did they, Guy?
I didn't get me.
They didn't quite get you in Ibiza, did they?
It's not quite my place.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's all right, Guy. That's all right. You have other places where they like you.